What's up, you guys, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Amanda Marie, and over here I love to discuss all things fragrance. So if you're someone that's into perfume, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bells. That way you will be notified every time I upload a video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 Arabic fragrances I think will be great for fall. No honorable mention today. I know that's crazy because I always give y'all honorable mention, but no honorable mention today. The first one I have here is coming from Fragrance World. I talked about this fragrance probably about 2 weeks ago at this point. Y'all, this is a love at first sniff. This is not the one I just talked about. This is called Chic Unique, okay? Here is what the bottle looks like. The bottles are very similar, by the way. I know it's coming off black on camera, but the bottle is actually a dark burgundy red almost. But I think this bottle is gorgeous. It's definitely putting me in the frame of mind of a Givenchy fragrance. What y'all think? Now, in this fragrance, in the top, you have notes of apricot. In the middle, you have osmanthus. And in the base, you have incense, birch, leather, and styrax. I think styrax is a resin. It's a resin, and maybe it's supposed to smell sweet. There is no vanilla here, but when I tell you, there is something very sweet in this fragrance. There's a vanillic essence, nuance in this fragrance. And I don't know where it's coming from. I'm going to chalk it up to the styrax. That's what I'm going to do, because some resins can come off smelling kind of vanillic. So we just going to go with styrax. But y'all, this apricot note is so delicious. When I tell you, it goes so well with osmanthus. And I'm finding out that I really do love osmanthus. And I feel like osmanthus goes so well with fruity notes, preferably like a stone fruit. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think stone fruits are like plums, apricots, peaches, stuff like that. Like, I have fragrances in my collection with a peach and osmanthus combination, and I love it. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think osmanthus really goes with fruity notes very, very well. I really do. And if you're concerned about the incense, don't be, because the incense here is really dialed back. It really is. I mean, you know, incense can be very amped up, okay? But here it's dialed back. The leather in here is nice too. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they could have easily messed this up with the leather. I'm so happy that they dialed back the leather too, because yeah. But this is so pretty, y'all. This reminds me of fall. That apricot, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just the apricot, but it really reminds me of fall, and I love it. I think in the last video, I told y'all that birch note reminds me of that. Is it vanilla birch candle in Bath and Body Works? It reminds me of that, and that's one of my favorite candles. So I guess it just kind of makes sense that I like this fragrance. I don't know, but I give it a 9 out of 10. Next up is one of my favorites. This is from Lattafa, and this one is called Liam. I'm going to say Liam Gray, but this on Fragrancetica, it's listed as Liam. In this fragrance, you have notes of cardamom, fig, black tea. In the middle, you have iris, vetiver, labdanum. And in the base, you have vanilla, sandalwood, tonka, and patchouli. Y'all, this is one of my favorite, all-time favorite tea fragrances to wear in the fall. Honestly, I don't have a lot of tea in my collection. That sounds crazy. I don't have a lot of tea fragrances in my collection. I have Liam, I have African Rooibos, I have Thé Noir 29 by Le Labo, and that's really that I can think of right off the top of my head. So I really want to I really would love to add more tea fragrances in my collection, because I love a tea note. I'm really interested in adding more tea fragrances to my collection. So if y'all have any good ones, any good suggestions, leave them down in the comments below, okay? But y'all, I love this. I don't even have to spray this. You know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you, this reminds me a lot of Gris Chanel by BDK. the same vibe. It's the same vibe, the same DNA. To be honest with you, I like this one better. And here's why. I want to say I bought a 10 ml off of like, maybe it was a scent split years ago, or maybe I had a sample. I think I had a sample. But anyway, that fragrance would tap out on me at like hour 3 or 4. And at the price point, baby, no. And I'm not a performance slut. Like, I'm not a performance snob. But damn, at the price point, like, you got to give me at least 5. I got to get at least 5 hours. At least. If I'm spending $200 a bottle, come on now. This though, oh, this is a performer. You hear me? Long lasting, projecting. I have no complaints when it comes to the performance of this fragrance. But what I get here is black tea. I get fig. I want to say I get a little citrus too, but it's not listed here. But I'm definitely picking up on that kind of soft, spicy cardamom. I'm getting a soft, powdery iris. I'm getting vanilla and sandalwood, and a little bit of earthiness from the patchouli. This is a 10 out of 10. I really should have a bigger dent in this than I do, but we're gonna have to work on that. Is this one by Lattafa too? Yes, honey, Lattafa is in the building. This is going to be for my cherry lovers. This is called this is called Mayar Cherry Intense by Lattafa. Y'all know this is fairly new to the collection, and I don't know, I don't want to say I'm getting tired of cherry. I think I was trying to find this holy grail cherry fragrance that really doesn't exist, I don't think. Let me not say that, because it probably actually does exist, and I guarantee you it's probably like $2,000. But I'm not even gonna front. I do like this fragrance. It does check off a lot of boxes that I have when it comes to cherry fragrances. Like number 1, not smelling like lost cherry. Okay, that's off the rip. And this does not smell like lost cherry. Number 2, not smelling medicinal. I don't know about y'all, but I am over those cherry fragrances that open up with this medicine-y, medicinal type of smell. I don't want it. Like, I don't want it, okay? I don't want it, right? So it's checking off the boxes. It's very unique, okay? We have strawberry, we have bergamot, we have cherry jam, we have cacao, we have vanilla, amber, and patchouli. You know what? I ain't even gonna lie. Smelling this reminds me of why I bought this in the first place, because it actually smells good. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. I get this sweet, jammy cherry, I get the strawberry, and I get the cacao. That cacao, when that cacao kicks in, it actually starts to remind me of some type of dessert, like a fancy dessert that you would get at a restaurant. A semi-sweet chocolate. That's what I get here. Powdery, warm, sweet, vanillic. And that patchouli is really sitting off in the background. I'm not picking up on it that much, okay? So if you're not a patchouli lover, I think you'll be okay with this one. Baby, I'm telling you, if you are a cherry lover, please put your nose on this. This is Mayar Cherry Intense by Lattafa. I need to start wearing my stuff, okay? Because I got some bangers up in here. You hear me? I have a fragrance from Swiss Arabian. This is called Tobacco 01. And I have talked about this fragrance before. This also gets a 10 out of 10 from me. But let me start this off first. Here she go. There is something about honey that is very hit or miss for me. And you know, when I learned this lesson, when I first started my channel, everybody was talking about those Scandal fragrances by Jean-Paul Gaultier. And of course, I jumped on the hype train and I bought them. I actually have one sitting right now in a drawer in the back room that is brand stinking new. And I am this close to putting it on Mercari, because the honey in that fragrance, it just, I don't know, it does something to my stomach. And Fragrances never do that to me. So when it comes to honey, I'm very, very particular. But anyway, I said all that to say this has honey in it and I love it. It's not cloying. It's not nauseating. Thank God. Oh my God. It's sweet. It's lovely. It's perfect. Perfection. It's honey perfection. Okay. I get the tobacco. It's not smoky. If anything, it's tobacco leafy. Okay. I get the vanilla, sweet, creamy, along with the sandalwood. I'm also getting the patchouli. I'm getting a nice warm ambery touch. Okay. I'm picking up on the fruits, mostly the plum, maybe a little bit of apple as well, but I'm mostly picking up on the plum. I should have just read y'all all the notes. Hell, this is 100 out of 10. I'm telling you, if you are a guy watching this video and you are trying to find you some really great, affordable options, please pick up Tobacco 01. If you like fragrances that are a little sweet, that's a little seductive, a little mysterious, with a little bit of tobacco and a little bit of pepper, Tobacco 01. Tobacco 01. You will thank me. If you guys have this fragrance, please comment below. Let us know how you like it. Okay. I personally love it. Tobacco 01 is one of my favorites from Swiss Arabian. I mean, it's number one, actually. It's just, it's right up there, okay? It's number one, and probably Shagoff Oud Tonka is number two, okay? But this is definitely number one. It is so worth it. I don't know if I told y'all this, but I am in the process of revamping my fragrance collection. I am curating my fragrance collection once again, and I think I'm allowed to do that, right? I feel like it was time. You know, probably this time last year, I thought my fragrance collection was like darn near perfect. But as I looked over it again, I said to myself, you know what? I can make it better. There are a lot of fragrances, like my nose has changed. A lot of fragrances I don't really like anymore. A lot of them I don't grab for. I don't reach for. Why am I holding on to them? Let's just focus on the things that I like. Anyway, while I was combing through my collection, I ran across this beauty and I haven't worn it in years. I am going to butcher the name. Okay. This is called Qasamat Bareeq. And this is by Rasasi. This is a gorgeous bottle. As y'all can see, it is practically full. In this fragrance, oh God, there are a lot of notes here too. I'm going to pop it up on the screen. There are too many notes for me to run down. I'm going to give this a little bit of a spray. I actually wore this the other day. I'm just going to tell you, at the end of the day, this really reminds me of Baccarat, but it's not as sweet as Baccarat. There is saffron here, there's caramel, there's musk, there's ambergris, there's patchouli, vetiver, moss, benzoin, some of the same notes as Baccarat, okay? In the top, you have fruits like mandarin. In the top, you have marigold, green apple, bergamot, orange, artisma. It's a little green. It's very musky though. To me, again, like I said, it does remind me of Baccarat a lot, but not as sweet and way more musk. And I love a good musk. I really do. I love a good musk in the fall. I think fall is really perfect for musky fragrances and gourmands. That's when those type of fragrances really just shine, in my opinion. Like, you can go crazy with the gourmands, right? You can't really go crazy with a gourmand in the summertime because sometimes they can be too sickly sweet. You know what I mean? The fall is really when you can just get in it. You can get in it, okay, with them fragrances. And I intend on wearing my musk. I really want to pull out my musky fragrances. And so we're going to start with this one because I couldn't put this on Mercari. This is actually too good, to be honest with you. Let me see. Are other people comparing? Yes, they're comparing it to Baccarat. which I said, and all the other baccarat type of fragrances. Baccarat is definitely number one, and then baccarat extrait is number two. So yeah, it gives baccarat at the end of the day. Is it too soon to pull out the baccarat? Let me know down in the comments, baby, because I'm ready. I haven't worn baccarat in a while. Let me know if y'all think it's too soon. Those were my 5 fragrances I think would be great for the fall. Let me know down in the comments if you have any of these fragrances. Let us know how you feel about them. Also, tell me what you can't wait to wear for the fall. Let me know down in the comments. If you're someone that is into perfume, smelling good, building a collection, or maybe you just love my vibe, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you are having a beautiful day, and I hope you're smelling good doing it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.